Hey, what's everyone? Sorry guys, it's taken me so long to get this video out, but I guess you could say I've been trying to find the right time and to get the right words out and everything. But I'm very likely going to post this on all of my channels, and I might put some annotations or something on the screen so you know which channels are mine, and it's not just someone reposting my videos, but you should be able to tell because it should have other videos that include me as well anyways. But anyways, what I'm going to be talking about today is what YouTube is planning to do on September 12th, and that is to get rid of the video responses tool slash feature. And it's one of those things that it's so iffy. I can understand, that it doesn't get clicked on very much, and they said the reason that they're doing it is because it only gets, a rating or a percentage of 0.0004% of the time actually gets clicked on or someone actually watches a video response. I can understand that's very, very low, but is that really enough of a reason to take something like that away? Because for a lot of YouTubers in the community, no matter what area of the community you're in, whether it's vlogging, anime reviews, or gaming, technology, pop culture, just about anything, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that use video responses for so many things. I mean, of course, there's a spamming, problem that people keep on, commenting about, but it's not exactly much of a problem when the solution is there. Because the people that own the video that those video responses are being posted on, they are the ones in control. They choose whether or not to approve of that video or to deny it. And if it's set to auto, either way, if you comment on their video and tell them like, hey, there's this guy, he's spamming on your videos, if they find out who that is, they might just block communications so he never does it ever again on any of their videos. Or they could just remove that specific video on, as that video response on that one video and just delete it and just take it off. They are in control. It's their choice. The tool is there. It's not a problem when the solution is there. But other than that, there are so many other things that people use it for. Not very long ago, I saw someone that was having a contest, and the way you enter in the contest, it was for like best gaming setup. There could be one for best skateboarder, best artist, best vlogger, best commentator, many things. And whenever you enter in just about any contest, sometimes I ask for video responses, and that's your way to enter. And that's how they do things. And another way people do or use it for is also, let's just say, product reviews and unboxings. If you post the video product review as a video response to the product unboxing, when people see that unboxing and they actually like, oh, I'll subscribe to this guy to wait for the review. If they actually see it's already there, they're like, oh, I can actually watch that. Or instead of looking around for reviews, because they might want to watch a review after that to see how it actually performs or how it actually turns out to be and everything. And there's many other things that people use it for. Also episodes, when there's a series or something of videos going. If there's a part 1 and part 2 and part 3, sometimes YouTube fails and messes up and you could only see part 1 and part 4, but not part 3 if you're watching part 2 right now. And it's all mixed up and it makes it hard to find it, and you don't want to have to go through all of their videos on their uploads list, because at the same time, if it's an older video, there's going to be a bunch of videos in the way and you have to go through a huge list. It's going to take forever to find it. But if it was a video response, it would be so simple. They could put part 1 and part 3 if you're on part 2, so that way you could just go to the first one or go to the third one, And people use it for Q&A episodes when they ask questions and they give you answers. That's how people post them. Just doing a comment is not enough, especially depending on on some really, really hard questions that might be complex or just take up so much to type up or something, and that's just not enough. A video response gives you a way to actually ask them in the way you want to, in those very words, and instead of having to word it differently just to cut it down in size or something, which can kind of change things a little bit. And it's the video response tool or feature itself has just been used for so many things. It's been useful. That's how vloggers find each other. That way, let's just say if they do a vlog every single day, that way, you could see how this guy's day was or how this person's day was or how her day was, and they all post them a video response to maybe one person or back and forth or something. So that way, if you just come across one of their channels, you really like his style or something like that, or their style and the way they do their videos, if you see more video responses, you might find more people that you might actually, like, and want to watch their videos, and actually that will be your way to actually find them. And this is how people get back and forth and actually get to know about how this person's day went and this person's day went. And, there's many groups and just communities out there that use this tool for so many things. They really, really do. And another example is when someone actually has a big, long list of videos, let's just say having to do with, like, let's just say, how to do this and then how to do this, having to do with something very specific, like how to do this in Sony Vegas, how to do this in Sony Vegas, how to do this in Sony Vegas. People use that, do a list, but at the same time, they could at least, be able to actually kind of go through them and actually be able to eventually find them. But just in general, video responses are used for so many things, and even if they do plan to replace it, which, by the way, as far as we know, one of the ways that they're planning to replace this feature is by pretty much giving people the option to post, videos in the comments section. And I'm not gonna lie, people complain about a spamming issue. You think that's a spamming issue, and like I said, it's not really much of an issue when the tool or the option is there to get rid of it. But seeing that people are gonna be posting them in the comments, it's gonna be just spamzilla. There's gonna be a lot of spamming, like no joke. And it's not even just that, even if you weren't spamming, maybe if you actually had a good reason to post it there, it doesn't matter. There's gonna be so many comments. Some videos get, you see videos with hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of comments. Your comment is gonna get completely drowned out. And even if it does get rated as the top comment, it's only going to be for a little while before someone else that has less likes on it, just because theirs is a newer comment, theirs is going to go in place of yours. And it's not going to last very long. And it's, especially when it has to do with a problem maybe this person had, they're talking about something, and you have the solution. Maybe you made a video that has to do with that actually is a great, actually worth watching, depending on what it is. And just, again, video responses in general, even though it's a single tool or just one feature, it is extremely useful. It has been used to be so many things. Even if you can post videos in the comment section, it's not going to do everything that the video response feature can do. It's not going to be able to do everything. The only way they could actually replace video response is by putting multiple tools to do all of them. And you see other tools on YouTube and features and stuff, and they usually do only one function: share. You can share it to many, when you share videos to many places, yeah, you have a wide variety of places to share it to, but what is its one function? Sharing. That's one function. One thing it does. But video responses, they're used for so many other things. And really, is the fact that it has a low click rate really enough to really, get rid of it? And another thing is that sometimes big YouTubers will go back and forth, and they'll actually post their videos as video responses to other ones' response or something like that. And actually seen some channels actually do that, where there's two channels and they work together and they post their thoughts on something, and then the other one put his thoughts on something, and they'll put it as video responses to each other. And that's how they do things. And it's just one of those things that, has proven to be very useful. People do it, to get people's opinions on things, get their thoughts, as I said, and there's just so many things, again, you can do with video responses. Yes, it's a single tool, but is it really a problem? Is it worth getting rid of it just to make, an even bigger problem as far as spamming, in the comments section? We're going to be seeing a lot of spamming. I mean, that's a given. That's going to be more of a fact. That's not even just a thought. That's going to happen. That's the truth. And how are they going to filter that out, And if they filter it out too much, is it real? They were supposed to give us something in place of it. I'm sure they're going to give us something else, but I'm hoping it's actually something good. And if it's not, then it's not worth getting rid of this. By all, it most definitely isn't. And, like I said, even if it gets a low click rate, is it really enough? Is it even a problem? Yes, like I said, there might be spamming issues. Sometimes people just put video responses, to videos just to get more views. I mean, as long as it has to do with that video, it's usually good, But if they spam it, the solution is there, so it's not much of a problem. And it's not even just that. But when issues like this happen, they're hard to get rid of, as far as the comments and everything like that, at least without getting rid of the whole thing. And even if it was a space issue, it's in the way and everything's clunky and stuff like that, they kind of moved it. It used to be more obvious and easier to find, the video response, option, but it's right by there when you're about to type in a comment or something like that, and you're about to post one, post a video response, and it's very simple. It's by the post button and where it says, this many characters remaining. And it's not a space issue because it's within the same row, same amount of space as those two things. They would have to get rid of the post button and get rid of, how many characters are remaining and stuff like that. I mean, if it was a space issue or anything like that. So, again, is, the fact that it gets a low click rate really a justifiable reason to actually get rid of it? I really want to know what you guys think, and make sure to post a video response if you actually want to tell me exactly what you think, and I'll make sure to watch it, and just do it while you can as soon as possible before they actually remove it. And at the end of the day, is it really the right thing to do? Is it justifiable? And Is it a good thing in any way? Is it going to help the YouTube community? Is it going to be good enough? I mean, I'm hoping they make the right choice, but this is the bottom line. If they make it or consider it a right choice, is it a right choice just for them or a right choice for the community?